This week's top Disney news stories include Chadwick Boseman, sadly, and more details about Raya and the Last Dragon. There are also pieces about upcoming movies, fall at Walt Disney World, and even some Star Wars and The Sims news. Stay tuned and I'll break it all down. Well, hello there. My name's Jeremy and welcome back to Freeform Disney, where I talk about all aspects of Disney, from the animated movies to the theme parks to Star Wars, Marvel, and Pixar, and the TV shows, and everything else in between. And that is why it's Freeform. And keep coming back every day for new daily content. If you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now it's that time of the week once more, so on to this week's biggest Disney news stories. Now, I'm sad to have to report this one, but our top story of the week this time is the death of Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman was our brilliant, powerful Black Panther among many other roles that he has played. One of my favorite superheroes and a brilliant actor. People around him have had nothing but praise for him as a person, generous, giving, sincere, humble, and now he is gone. Dead at the age of 43, he died Friday evening, after a 4-year battle with colon cancer. Now, he was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer back in 2016, now that it's been revealed by his family, which means for the last 4 years he has been fighting cancer and shooting movies in between surgeries and chemotherapy sessions, and all the while keeping it secret too. That's heck of a thing to go through right there. And dang, look at the roles and the performances he gave while fighting all that. Wow. Just wow. Well, Chadwick Boseman died at home with his wife and family by his side, and coincidentally, he happened to die on Jackie Robinson Day, the famous baseball player who he played in his breakout hit 42 back in 2013. As I said recently about someone else who was cut down in their prime while trying to live out their dream, the world can be really fucked up sometimes. And screw cancer. What a horrible, tremendous loss. Chadwick Boseman, you'll be sorely missed. My thoughts are with his family and friends whose loss is far greater than any I can feel. Continuing onward, our next story is a much happier one, as I have some more details on the upcoming Raya and the Last Dragon. Raya and the Last Dragon has revealed that Kelly Marie Tran has replaced Cassie Steele for the main role of Raya. Now you'll know Kelly Marie Tran from Rose Tycho back over in Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker recently. She joins Awkwafina, who was already announced who's playing the dragon Sisu. And we've also announced multiple new directors. So the current list there, now we've got Paul Briggs and John Ripa, who are co-directors, along with directors Don Hall and Carlos Lopez Estrada. We already knew Adele Lim, who worked on Crazy Rich Asians, is writing, and we've also got Queen Nguyen, who's also joining her for writing the movie. And producer Oz Not Sure is coming over from some other Disney work and heading over and doing this one next. Now, some other things that we found out. Apparently, Raya and the Last Dragon will actually have 3 female protagonists. Raya, the dragon, and one that they're currently teasing that we'll have to wait to discover. So no idea where that's going, but apparently there's another one. Now, an interesting thing about Raya and the Last Dragon, because of the timing of when they were starting to really ramp up work on it, this will be one of the first Disney animation features to be developed from remote locations amid the pandemic. So a crew of 400 animators working remotely from all around to go ahead and make this work. Pretty cool, actually, in a way right there. And Kelly Marie Tran gave us a little info about Raya. Apparently, everyone's trying to flip the narrative on what it means to be a princess. Because Raya is another daughter of a chief right there, and apparently will redefine the classic Disney princess. Well, we're going to have to see what that means, so who knows? Sounds interesting. I mean, we're waiting until next year at this point, but we're not too much further out from getting to see this one. And apparently, we also heard that coincidentally, there will be a lot of connections between the themes and questions of Raya and the Last Dragon to the current events we're all going through with the pandemic. It wasn't intended that way, as it was written well before, but apparently, those connections will actually end up being there. What that means exactly? Don't know, but hey, it sounds like it should be interesting to see. I can't wait to go ahead and see the movie, so definitely looking forward to that one. Here's hoping we get a new trailer for it, or the first trailer really, when it comes time for the new year or somewhere around that point, maybe earlier if we're lucky. Okay, with that, it's time for everyone's favorite section, the lightning round. A few quick headlines of bigger stories. Fall is coming to Walt Disney World. That means decorations, merchandise, treats, and apparently fall and Halloween will arrive on September 15th. Now, an interesting thing about fall and Halloween time this year, costumes will be allowed at Magic Kingdom during the regular operating hours. Now, this is not something that has ever been done over at Magic Kingdom before, so this is really new. Now, costumes are all good, although you can't have masks if you're 14 or older. If you're younger, yeah, go ahead, go for it. Although you will still have to have your normal pandemic mask, just no costume masks. Now, this is probably being done largely in response to the fact that there will be no Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party this year as it was canceled. So, what an intriguing change. We'll see if this actually holds over into future years and this will be something that's normally allowed or not. Who knows? And while we're over at Walt Disney World, the Food and Wine Classic that got canceled over at Walt Disney World's Swan and Dolphin Resort, well, guess what? It's going to morph into something else. From September 19th through October 24th, apparently every Saturday there will be the Sip, Savor, and Stay Saturdays. So, tiny little thing there if you happen to be in the area. In more parks news, on the other coast at Downtown Disney, Zippity Doodah was removed from the background music loop. People might be familiar with some of its questionable and, shall we say, racist background, both in the movie and the actual origin of the song itself, and might not be too surprised to see why it got removed. And finally, in parks side of quick update news here, The Sims 4 is going to Galaxy's Edge. So The Sims 4 Star Wars Journey to Batuu game pack will be released on September 8th. And then we've got a bunch of quick movie update news. The Kingsman, the whole Kingsman prequel, has been delayed to February 26th. Luca officially has a release date now. That's a Pixar one coming up next year, and that'll be June 18th next year. The Eternals is now simply being named Eternals. We got rid of the word the. Small little change, but hey, there it is anyway. And finally, we have confirmation that a new Haunted Mansion movie is now in the works. No idea exactly what the feel of this one will be like. If it's going to be as comedic as the Eddie Murphy one was a few years back, or whether they're going a completely different direction. Don't know. Okay, and that was the lightning round. Finally, we will end on a story about the future of the Disney parks. So Josh D'Amaro, the current chairman of Disney Parks Experiences and Products, was talking recently and talking about how some of the changes to the parks will become permanent. Now, he wasn't specific for sure on a lot of the stuff, but he did give some potential examples. Those included the park reservation system, the mobile ordering, the queue reservation systems, and also contactless payment. Some of these really aren't surprising as these are upgrades to technology and changes that were coming anyways. Things like contactless payment, mobile orders, no real surprises there. Now the queue reservation system, that's definitely a shift, and we'll see exactly what that means in the long run. Now when it comes to park reservation system, I certainly hope we do not lose park hopping, which is certainly something that's the case right now. So don't know entirely what to expect with that one right there. But hey, there you go. Some expectations for changes up and coming. I'm sure there will be more things held over and more changes to the park still as time goes on. And hey, with that, that is the news for this week. Do you have any memories of Chadwick Boseman you would like to share, or how he impacted your life? Let me know down below in the comments. And thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like and share it with anyone you think will too. I'll be back again tomorrow with another new video. And if you haven't done it yet, please click that subscribe button and ring the bell. Wakanda forever.